Hello again, Year 4. It's Mrs. Gadd again, here with your Lesson 2 Maths. So today we are going to be multiplying and dividing by 9. So for your Prepare for Learning, I would like you to have a go at this question. So there are 9 coloured squares on each face of a puzzle cube. How many squares are there on the whole puzzle cube? I'll read it one more time and then you're going to have a go. There are 9 coloured squares on each face of a puzzle cube. How many coloured squares are there on the whole puzzle cube? So pause the video and have a go. Let's have a look together. So on each of the faces of a puzzle cube, there are 9 coloured squares. Now, can you remember how many faces there are on a cube? We can see 3, but don't forget there are 2 more behind that we can't see, and there's 1 underneath. So altogether there are 6 faces. So if on each face there are 9 coloured squares and there are 6 faces, we need to multiply 9 by 6. So 9 multiplied by 6 equals 54. So there are 54 coloured squares on the whole puzzle cube. So in today's lesson, you're going to be counting in 9s, you're going to be sharing equally into groups of 9, and again you're going to be understanding that when you multiply the number gets bigger and when you divide the number gets smaller. For our word aware today, the word is factor, and it starts with the letter F. It rhymes with tractor, mactor, tactor, quite a lot of words there. Let's count the syllables. Factor, there are 2. Can you say the word factor to somebody else you're in the room with? Factor. And finally, what do we think it means? Well, we talked about it yesterday. We said that 2 factors multiplied together make a product. So for example, if we think back to our Prepare for Learning, 6 times 9 equals 54. 6 and 9 are both factors which make the product 54. So to help with your maths today, try and use this sentence. The product of blank and blank is blank. So for example, the product of 6 and 9 is 54. Let's have a look now at the 9 times table together. So we know 0 times 9 equals 0. Last term we did lots of practicing multiplying by 0, and each time we multiply by 0 it equals 0. So we can use our hands to help us with the 9 times table. So if you hold your hands out in front of you, just like in the picture you can see on the screen, we're going to work out our 9 times table using our fingers. So 1 times 9. The 10s are going to be on the left-hand side, and if we have a look, if we cover up our little finger, which represents 1 times 9, there are no 10s, but if we look at how many fingers we've still got in the air, we've got 9. So 1 times 9 equals 9. Let's look at 2 times 9. So fold down the next finger along on your hand. Now that represents 2 times 9. So if we look to the left, we've got 1 little finger pointing up still. So that represents 1/10. And we've still got 8 fingers on the rest of our hand. So that represents 8 ones. So 2 times 9 is 18. If we carry on then, hold the next finger down, the third one. That represents 3 times 9. So we've got 2 little fingers on the left-hand side. That represents 2 10s. And we've still got 7 ones. So 3 times 9 is 27. It's quite a cool trick to be able to work out your 9 times table. Let's carry on then. The next finger represents 4 times 9. So to the left, we've got 3 10s. And to the right, we've still got 6 ones. So 4 times 9 is 36. Okay. have a think about what might happen with the other fingers. So 5 times 9, we hold down the 5, you've got 4 10s on the left and 5 1s left over. 6 times 9, hold down the 6th, your thumb on the other hand, you've got 5 10s and 4 1s. 7 times 9, you've got 6 10s and 3 1s. 8 times 9, you've got 7 10s and 2 1s. And 9 times 9, you've got 8 10s and 1 little finger left. And if you hold down the last one, you've got 9 10s and no 1s left. So if you can't quite remember your 9 times table, that's a little trick to help you remember. Okay, let's have a go at chanting the number track, which is our multiples of 9. Are you ready? 0, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. Great, let's go backwards now, starting with 12 times 9. So 108, 99, 90, 81, 72, 63, 54, 45, 36. Now let's have a look at some questions which involve the 9 times table. So you have to fill in the missing numbers here. So altogether there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. And on each cookie we can count there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chocolate chips in each one. So altogether, if there are 4 cookies and 9 chocolate chips on each one, what's the calculation that we need to do? We need to calculate 4 times 9. And if I count in my 9s, 9, 18, 27, 36. There are 36 chocolate chips altogether. Now, we can write that in 3 different ways. We could do 9 add 9 add 9 add 9, which is 36. We could write 4 times 9, which is 36. And we could also write, can you get in there first? 9 times 4 is 36. Now remember that multiplication is commutative. So we can swap around the 4 times 9 and the 9 times 4 and we get the same product, 36. Okay, another question for you to have a think about. Each packet of sweets contains 9 sweets. So how many do you think there are all together? Pause the video and have a think. So we can write this down in 3 ways as well. 9 add 9 add 9 add 9 add 9 add 9, which equals 54. Or we can write 6 times 9 is 54 and 9 times 6 equals 54. Well done if you got those answers. Okay, how could we calculate this question? Well, there are 9 donuts on the left and 9 donuts on the right. So we could write 9 add 9 equals 18. Or we could represent it with this array. So here we've got 2 groups of 9 or 9 groups of 2. They both equal 18. So that's 2 groups of 9 or 9 groups of 2. We could also write the division 18 divided into 9 groups, means there are 2 in each group, or 18 divided into 2 groups, mean there are 9 in each group. Okay, the counting stick, Miss Martin's favourite. So here is 9 times 4. We know 9 times 5 is 45, so 1 less is 36. So what times 9 equals 108? We can start at 90. We know that 10 times 9 is 90. Add another 9 on, that makes 99. Adding another 9 makes 108. So we've gone from 10, 11, 12 times 9 equals 108. Okay, so here is our number line representing the 9 times table. If we flip it around, what patterns do you notice? Pause the video and have a think. So as you can see, as we go down, oh, I skipped ahead a bit too quickly. As we go down, the numbers are decreasing by 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the tens go up, they increase by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, why is this the case? Well, when we are adding 9 each time, what we are doing is adding 10 and then taking away 1. So 9 add 10 is 19, take away 1, 18. 18 add 10, take away 1, so 28, take away 1, 27. 36 add 10 is 46, take away 1 is 45. Now, do we think this is always the case? Let's have a look. So 90, add 10. 99, add 10 is 109. Take away 1 is 108. So to find the next multiple of 9, I can just add 10 and then take 1 away. Now here's a problem-solving question. There are 27 fish. An equal amount are put into each of the 9 tanks. How many fish are put into each tank? So we've got 27 fish and 9 tanks. So we start by sharing equally the fish into the tanks. So that's 1 in each tank, 2 in each tank, and then 3 in each tank. So we can show the division. 27 divided by 9 equals 3. 27 fish shared into the 9 tanks equally means there are 3 fish in each tank. Total number of fish, number of tanks, number of fish in each tank. Okay, slightly different question now. There are 27 fish, 9 fish are put in each tank. How many tanks are needed? So this time we are grouping the fish into groups of 9. So here's one tank. We need to put 9 fish in that one. We've got another 9 fish, we need another tank. And we've got a final tank for the last remaining 9 fish. So the calculation is 27, total number of fish, divided into groups of 9, 9 fish, which means we need 3 tanks. So the first calculation we did with the 9 tanks was sharing. We shared the fish equally. The second picture was showing grouping. We grouped the fish into groups of 9 and then worked out how many tanks we needed. Okay, so here's an array. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 counters in each row. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And now we're looking at columns. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 columns. So we can represent these counters 9 lots of 4 or 4 lots of 9, and it makes 36 both ways. That's because, as we already have talked about, multiplication is commutative. So there we go. 4 lots of 9, 9 lots of 4. So we can also represent it as a division. 36 divided by 4 equals 9, and 36 divided by 9 equals 4. Okay, I'd like you to pause the video now and have a think about these questions here. So are they true or are they false? 2 times 3 times 9 is the same as or equal to 5 times 9. So have a look at that first question and pause the video. Let's have a look together at the first one. So here's 5. Times 9. And here is 2 times 3, 2 3 times. And then we're timesing that number by 9. So together it's 6 along and 9 down. So it's false, because actually 6 times 9 is a whole other extra column of 9. Okay, let's look at the next one. So pause the video and have a think about it. So 9 times 3, that's 9 3 times. And then we need to do 3 times 3. So there's 3 times 3, 3 times. So this one is true. They are the same, they are equal. And then the next one, oh, got a bit carried away. Pause the video and have a go yourself. Let's look together. 2 times 3 is the same as 6. So 6 times 9 is the same, it's true. Okay, using what you know about multiplying by 9, how could you answer this question here? Pause the video and have a think. So 21 multiplied by 9. How can we use our 9 times table? So I know that 21 times 10 is 210. So I can use that knowledge to help me. Now, because I've multiplied by 10, I've multiplied 1 too many times. So I need to take away one of the 21s I've added on. So here's 21 times 10. I've added 1 too many 21s. So if I take away those 21s there, I'm left with 9 times 21, which is 189. Okay, so now it's over to you. If you feel confident, I would like you to have a go at the mastering questions and then the deepening questions. If you are still a little bit unsure, I'd like you to go back and have a look at the practicing questions before you have a go at the mastering questions. So pause this video now and have a go at the questions before you move on to the next part of our lesson. Now we're going to have a look at the apply to demonstrate question. So this is always a problem-solving question which needs you to think about how you can use your learning from our lesson today to help you answer the problem. So Anita has written out the fact family for 5 times 9. I need you to check her work and then correct and explain any mistakes you think she has made. So pause the video and have a think about what she has done correctly and what she has done incorrectly. So what did you notice? I noticed there is one incorrect question here. Did you spot it as well? Let's go through. So 5 times 9 we know is 45, because if I put my hands in front of me and I put down my 5th finger, I'm left with 4 10s and 5 1s. So 5 times 9 is 45, that's correct. So if 5 times 9 is 45, I also know 9 times 5 is 45, because multiplication is commutative. We can switch it around and the product is the same. Okay, moving on to the division. 45 divided by 9 equals 5. That's right. If I share 45 into 9 groups, I have 5 in each group. But if we look at the next question, 5 divided by 45, it doesn't equal 9. What do you think Anita has done here? I think Anita has swapped around the numbers, which isn't right when you are dividing. Only multiplication and addition are commutative. So it should have read 45 divided by 5 equals 9. So that's the end of our maths lesson today. Don't forget to send me or Miss Davidson your work. Or if you are in Acertree, if you're in Guavatree, don't forget to send your work to Miss Martin. Well done for your hard work today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.